scholars, I noticed a couple of us got tricked on these problems and I made them challenging, so I want to go over them really quick. Not fully, but enough that hopefully you can see if you got the correct answers or not. Okay, so this first problem, I could tell whether you watched the video or not because I gave away half of the answer. So if I saw that you didn't get it correct, that gave me a big clue that you're not watching the videos. As you know, Miss Battle and Miss Corlew and I are putting in kind of secret codes to see who's watching them. We're trying to keep these videos short, but at the same time, we want to make sure you can watch it whenever you have time. So make sure that you are watching them. Okay, this first problem, and for all of these angle measures, I should have made this more clear. I was looking for the benchmark angle, that angle that hopefully you're starting to memorize. So I put some of them in my video. There was also a big slide of it. These angles should be locked in your brain. So when I say 360, you know what you're picturing, the full circle. If I say 180, you're picturing a straight line. If I say 90 degrees, you're picturing a square corner. Okay. So with all that in mind, with this first problem, you should have seen, oh, that's easy. I see a straight line. That means this angle measure is 180 degrees. You guys are a lot better at figuring out how to type the numbers, but I'll just write them. This next one you should have seen, oh, this angle measure is easy. The benchmark angle measure here is 360 degrees. And this last one, a lot of you got tricked. A lot of you thought I was looking for the angle on the outside here, but if I was, I would have put an arc there, but I wasn't. I was looking for this angle right here, and that symbol should have told you, that square corner, that this is a 90-degree angle. So that means that's what the total for each of these are. Now, what was tricky, forgive me, I should have made this more clear, is on the first one, you know that the whole angle is out of 180. So the total should be 180. Down here, though, this middle problem, the whole angle is 360. So that number would actually go here in the dividend. I noticed a lot of you put it in the equal sign, and that's where we got tricked. And forgive me, I did put a different type of problem in the middle, but I was hoping you would see the review from the video. Remember, the whole big amount in division starts with that dividend, that first number. Okay, so the last one, 90 degrees, this one, the square corner, is the total. That's the full amount. So your total should be 90. It shouldn't go bigger than that. All right, going back up to the first problem again then. I gave away, and you should have remembered from yesterday, that this angle right here on the trapezoid was the same as this green equilateral triangle angle, which is 60 degrees. So because you knew that angle, which was part of the problem, then you should be able to figure out the rest. The inverse operation of addition is subtraction. So since the whole thing is 180, what you really could do to solve this problem is do 180, take away the 60, and you'll have what's left, which was the answer I was looking for here. Then for the second problem, 360 degrees, you had to notice that this time there was the same shape. It is equally shared among these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 diamonds. So that means it would be 360 divided equally among these 6 little parts. So what I was looking for, if you read the directions, find the angle measure of each diamond. I wanted to know what was this little angle right here. And you should have figured out, hopefully. Whatever this answer is, if you multiply it by 6, you would get a total of 360, because remember, inverse operation here would be 6 times something gives you the big total of 360. I was hoping you would think about your inverse operations on this problem. All right, the last one. Most everyone got tricked here. I gave you the angle measure for this tiny angle on the beige diamond in the video. So if you didn't get that, you weren't paying attention in the video. But also, even if I didn't know that, my answer from up here should have given me the clue for what this angle is on the blue angle. Now, another thing that people got tricked by is they wanted to divide 90 into 2 equal parts. But actually, if you notice, if I draw a line here, oops, hang on, let me fix that. Let's make it a little bit smaller. If I draw a line here, this is not equally divided. right? This angle's smaller than this angle. So it's not 45 plus 45. And we're not just picking any two numbers that add up to be 90. Hopefully you saw from the video that this tiny angle here of this beige angle was 30 degrees. So if this is 30 degrees, oh, I guess I'm still in the pink. If this beige angle was 30 degrees, then hopefully that makes it easy to figure out what this blue diamond angle is. And hopefully this answer matches this answer. One other thing I wanted to point out on this slide. Most of you got it correct, good job. But some of you found the good answer, but not the best answer or the correct answer. Hopefully when you looked at this corner here to see which is the closest measure, you know right away, I hope, that it's not 180. 180 is a straight angle. That's not a straight angle, okay? Hopefully you saw it's not 120. 120 was that hexagon angle and that big trapezoid angle, and this looks smaller than that. This looks acute. My paper tool would not fit in here, which means it's less than a 90-degree angle. So you should have been narrowed down to A or B. The next thing you had to decide in your brain was, okay, is this 60 or is this a smaller angle, 20? Well, I was hoping that you would think back to here if this tiny beige angle is 30 degrees, is this angle even smaller than 30 degrees? No. So that should have hopefully shown you that it can't be 20 because that would be too small. It must be 60 degrees. And it actually looks like I could fit that green triangle in here. It also looks like I could fit the blue diamond in here. So that was another clue that hopefully we're starting to use those benchmark angles to figure out. Okay, check out all the shout outs. Great job to scholars who got it correct. And please make sure today you get caught up on assignments if you're not caught up yet. Or if you are all caught up, you have all 100%, please go enjoy Prodigy or Freckle or Dreambox and then rest today. Excellent job.